Delighted to welcome to the programme Ahmed Khuzaie. He's a political consultant for Khuzaie Associates and joins us tonight from Manama in Bahrain. Welcome, Ahmed. Good to see you as always.
Always good to see you.
So, has this been the UAE's position all along, Ahmed, or have they kind of become more concerned as they've seen how things are going and how they've seen that it is unlikely that Hamas will disarm itself or be disarmed by another party?
No, I think it is the latter. Basically, we all know the Emiratis' stance when it comes to Muslim extremist groups. They are not for it. Besides, so far, I'll sound exactly what Dr. Garagash said, which is the process is not clear. Because if we all remember, right after the first round of, I'll call it negotiations, it was said that when Mr. Trump basically stated that the next phase for Gaza would be the disarmament of Hamas and then basically the transition to a technocratic government. No disarmament happened so far, and as well, basically with the technocrat government, Hamas is still involved. The UAE will never be involved where Hamas is. Let's put it that way. That's for the first part. For the second part as well, they don't want to play in a gray area. We've all seen what Israel did to Qatar, for example, bombing Hamas personnel on Qatari soil, while at the same time, the Emirates don't want to be accused of financing terrorist groups later on.
Does this reflect a wider concern, would you say, about Trump's plan for Gaza?
It is. Parties like Saudi and the Emirates, for example, they did not participate in the round that took place in Sharm el-Sheikh a few weeks ago because nothing was clear, as you just mentioned. At the same time, we have another issue, which is the Gulf states changed the way they rebuild areas. Before, they used to hand out money. Nowadays, they ask for accountability, they ask for receipts, and basically, they rather go for direct investment and then run it themselves. The Emirates is basically taking a harder stance today because of what's happening in Sudan. All they wanted was to help, and then basically they are repaid with what we've seen on the media over the past few days.
And so you've got the UAE, you've got Saudi Arabia, you've got Jordan, all the moderate Arab countries saying that they don't want to get involved in Gaza the way the plan is going. Qatar and Turkey, though, are all too happy to play a role. Isn't there a risk this is going to be a kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy because Hamas will disarm once it gets its backers back in there?
Yeah, no extremist group disarm itself on its own. That's number one. Of course, Qatar and Turkey are so happy to get into Gaza. Israel won't be happy with that and will go back to square one.
All right, Ahmed, great to talk to you. Thank you very much indeed. Ahmed Khuzaie there. So, Ariel, Turkey, as